Okay, we are seeing a lot interesting facts about the sun, which is a very huge interesting fact, isn't it? It's not a little wow, it's actually a very big wow. A lot of huge interesting facts we are seeing about the sun, and lot of a worrying point also we are seeing sun, isn't it? The only 5 billion years will be the sun. Okay, we are not, will still up to 5 billion years we are not going to be live, but even though it's a no, when we are coming across the point we will feel a little more sorrow. Okay, we're keeping the sorrow that said, we'll going to see about the other interesting facts about the sun. And the first point is Sol, that is the name, how the sun is coming and which format they are telling. Sol is a Latin word for sun. Okay, so sun in sun for a Latin word they are referring Sol. This is where the word solar comes from. So we are finding the word solar from the Latin word. So sol means, in a Latin word it is called a sun. Okay, so next point is, which is used to describe these things that are derived from or related to or caused by the sun. Okay, so which is used, that is a solar. So the solar is a word which is used to describing or to knowing about the fact or cause by the sun. Okay, the solar, in the solar, the sol is a Latin word actually. Solar is a Latin word actually. In meaning means it's a sun only. So okay, the solar is a word, it's described or which is coming to tell about the information or it's a causes or related by the sun. It's related by the sun, that is. Next point is, we are going to see about the features of the sun. So first point is the sunspots. The sunspots are areas of the sun surface that appear darker than the surrounding area. This is because they are cooler. So that is sunspot. That is a sunspot means you don't think the sun will be in the some spot. It's not that. Sunspot means which is there is no sun at all. It will be cooler. So sometimes the sunspot will be appear like a dark color. It's like this one. This is a sunspot. Okay, this is a sunspot. Next point is solar flares. The first point is a sunspot. The sunspot will be in the surface of the sun. The sunspot always will be the surface of the sun. Always will be the surface of the sun. Why there is a sunspot means because there is a no sun. There is a no sun means the area will be always cooler. So only the area is sometimes the area is full of a dark. Okay, if you go to any hill station after 4 itself, automatically the dark will come. It's because there is a no light. Okay, that is what here. Even though it's a sun, even though it is having a lot of light energy, so it also having some area which does not have a sunlight. That is called a sunspot. That is, there is a no sunlight, so it is looking like a dark in color. Okay, the next is solar flares. When the magnetic fields near sunspot cross the tangle or reorganized, an explosion of energy can be released. That is, they are saying, when the magnetic field come across near the sunspot. Okay, just assume this is the sun. Sun is the perfect sphere shape, isn't it? Okay, so this is the surface of the sun. This is the surface of the sun and this is the core of the sun. I've told you. So in the surface of the sun there are a sunspot. Sunspots means there is a no sun at all. That is a cooler area. Okay, there will be a no light, so there will be a there is a darker area. Okay, so there is a no sun means night time there is a no sun, the automatically become a dark. That is the same thing. There is a no sunlight at any time. So it always in a dark in color. So we will use to say that is a sunspot. Okay. So when the magnetic field come nearer, this is a magnetic field, just assume it. When the magnetic field come nearer to the dark area, that is when coming nearer to the sunspot, what happened means it reorganized the explosion. The explosion will come. Okay, the explosion will come. How the explosion is coming means when the magnetic field comes near to the sunspot, automatically an explosion will arise. Okay, this is the reason why the sun getting an explosions. Okay, and the next point is age of the sun. So the age of the sun is 4.6 billion years. So age of the sun is a 4.6 billion years, and its a type is a yellow dwarf. It's a type is a yellow dwarf, and diameter is it's nearly a billion 684 kilometer, and its surface temperature is I'm telling about only its surface temperature. This is the surface. I'm telling about only the surface temperature. The surface temperature is only 5500 degrees Celsius. But what I have told about when the core, what is the temperature of the core? It's a 150 million degree temperature. So core is a 150 degrees Celsius. 150 degrees Celsius. Surface, it's nearly 5500 degrees Celsius. Okay, so 500,500 degrees Celsius. So this is what interesting facts about the sun. Now come into the conclusion about the sun with just overview. First point I've told you, sun is a center point. Okay, because of the gravitational force, it's maintaining its solar system, and it's half of the hydrogen already finished, and remaining half of the hydrogen is remaining. Nearly 5 billion years there will be a sunlight for the earth, and the temperature means the surface temperature is 5500 degrees Celsius, and the core, that is a middle area of the sun, is 150 million degrees Celsius. Okay, so even though distance between the earth and the sun is 150 million kilometer, it takes only 8 minutes to reach the earth. Okay, so it takes nearly 3 lakh kilometer per second. So per second the sunlight travels nearly 3 lakh kilometers. Okay, so and the next important point is, we will say the sun is a spherical shape, that is the sun is a perfect sphere shape. So how can we say the sun is a sphere shape? Because the sun is the hottest planet. We cannot get into the sun. Like a moon, we cannot send any spacecraft to the sun. So how they are telling the sun is a perfect sphere means they are calculated the polar and equatorial distance. So they just calculated the polar and equatorial distance, that is a 10 kilometer. By keeping that point, they are telling naturally the sun is always a perfect sphere shape. Even though sun is the hottest planet, even though sun is a very hottest planet, there also be some darker area also, that is without a sunlight, that is called a sunspot. So when the magnetic field reaches the sunspot, the explosion can occur. Okay, so the age of the sun is nearly 4.6 billion years. So when we take the color of the sun, it's not a yellow or orange, it's a color of every color together. It's a color of a combined color. We can see orange, we can see a blue, we can see sometimes yellow, we can see sometimes a white color. It's a combination of more than 2 or more colors. Okay, and very important point is, we can get a solar energy from the sun. So there is by keeping the solar energy, we can use that solar energy for electric power, or there are a lot of which is we can use for an industrial purpose also. So by keeping the sun, we can take the electric power by using the solar systems. Okay, and the last and very interesting point and a very true fact is, without sun there is no earth life. So we cannot assume our earth without the sun. So even though sun is the hottest star, but actually it is a hero. So now I am coming to the end, and this is a fact about the sun. I think it will be very not only interesting, it will be make you to say wow, this is that. I will always keep you to be a wow state when I am taking about the sun. Okay, next topic also going to make you a wow. Let's see what is the next topic.